day one of the 2023 training camp for the New York Giants just concluded, and let's talk about it. Alright guys, we have a lot to talk about, so be ready for, I don't know if this is going to be a long video, who knows, let's see how fast I can get this information out to you guys and how long this video is going to be. But before we start the video guys, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe for all things Giants, and let's get started. Alright, so let's get something quickly out the way. Andrew Thomas was signed to a 5-year, $117.5 million through the 2029 season up until he is 31 years old. The Giants have him for the next 7 years under contract, with this year and the 5th year option pending, for the next 2 years, and then the 5 years after that. So I'm honestly ecstatic. That's $23.5 million a year, well spent for Andrew Thomas, and he is going to be the franchise left tackle for a very long time. All right, one of the biggest questions in training camp is always about who's starting, who's on that first team. So in the first day of training camp, your first team starting offensive line goes as follows: left tackle Andrew Thomas, left guard Joshua Ezeudu, center Ben Bredeson, right guard Mark Glowinski, and right tackle Evan Neal. Now, I think this is just rookie treatment. I think JMS is they're just waiting to see what they get in Ben Bredeson, because he has impressed up to this point with, at least starting. You always got to try to put your best 5 out there. And so I guess they're trying to see what they have in Bredeson, but I think eventually we're going to get John Michael Schmitz in that starting rotation by the time the season starts. The same treatment happened with Evan Ingram when he started in 2017 as well. He didn't start in training camp until day 1 of the season. So that being said, that is your starting offensive line. And then the next question was regarding the safeties. Who's starting at free safety is one of the biggest questions in the offseason. And so far, that is Jason Pinnock, the free safety. I thought he would have been a better free safety than Dane Belton. And if you guys don't know, Xavier McKinney in Wink Martindale's system is going to be in the strong safety role, covering those tight ends and running backs out the backfield. The Giants like to run a lot of 3 safety sets, so you're most likely going to see 2 strong safeties out there. That's where Dane Belton comes in, and also a free safety, which is probably going to be Jason Pinnock or a mix of Bobby McCain. Also, we have Darnay Holmes starting at the slot. I know a lot of people had that question. Is Darnay going to start, or is it time for Cordell Flott? Is Flott going to start on the outside before Deonte Banks? Deonte Banks is starting on the outside opposite Adoree Jackson, and Cordell Flott has not yet won over that slot position yet from Darnay, as Darnay Holmes is still the starting slot corner. And disappointingly enough, Darrian Beavers is starting over Micah McFadden in the starting defense next to Bobby Okereke, which is odd to me, because we have heard nothing but improvement and good things from Micah McFadden from Wink Martindale, who said that he's greatly improving, that he's very excited for Micah McFadden, but they still start Darrian Beavers. We'll see what happens in day 1, but Micah McFadden also had a batted pass today, so Micah McFadden 1, Darrian Beavers 0. Moving on. And also starting at wide receiver, this wasn't official, but I'm assuming it's Darius Slayton, and then there's Isaiah Hodgins, and then in the 3 spot in the slot, it was a mixed rotation between Cole Beasley, who just shot his way to the starting role, which is concerning to me, and Paris Campbell. Paris Campbell and Cole Beasley were splitting reps today, I assume, in the slot, because they are both slot receivers. And so yeah. All right, so in day 1 of training camp, it was a completely clean day for the offense. They did not turn over the ball, and you guys, I'm going to list all the touchdowns that this offense has had. And this is not just a starting offense, it's the second team, third team, even Tommy DeVito from Syracuse and Illinois, orange all over, throwing touchdowns. Day 1 of training camp, awesome to see. Today, Brian Dable and the rest of the team are focusing on the red zone. They are doing 7-on-7 and 11-on-11 in the red zone today to try to ease things into training camp, because they don't want to go full field just yet to prevent some soft tissue injuries that may occur, because they are just getting back into things. So they wanted to focus on the red zone, and the offense was tearing it up versus the defense. I want to see that. I want to see the offense be completely unstoppable. Why is that? Last year we seen, and in years prior as well, we seen this defense can hold its own. We have a lot of talented players, Dexter Lawrence, even newcomers like Deonte Banks, Xavier McKinney. We have a lot of guys on that defense that I am not concerned about as much. I really want to see this offense take the next step forward. I want to see them dominate in every facet of the game, even in practice. So it's great to see in the red zone, a place where the Giants have struggled in the years past. They've done a lot better last season. Let's hope they can, regain that and pick up right where they left off last season. But here in the red zone, Daniel Jones, I believe this was like in the third play, throws a dime to Saquon Barkley in the sideline. There is a video for this. And yeah, so Saquon Barkley back obviously on that 1-year deal, and he is picking up right where he left off. Then you have Daniel Jones throwing another 3 touchdowns to Darren Waller. Darren Waller is going to be an absolute monster. They're already establishing a chemistry together, Daniel Jones and Darren Waller, and it seems like it's really rapidly increasing that chemistry between them, as Daniel Jones has just been targeting him over and over and over again, and constantly, time and time again. Darren Waller just cannot be stopped. You can even see him making a crazy acrobatic circus catch in the end zone, right in the front pylon. So, or the front, the front of the end zone. So great job by Darren Waller. He is absolutely killing it so far. Daniel Jones threw another 2 touchdowns. So we got 1 to Barkley. We've got 3 to Darren Waller. Then we have another 2 to Paris Campbell. That's insane. And also another 1 for Cole Beasley, who literally just got signed like 2 days ago. And then Jones finds Isaiah Hodgins in the end zone. And then he finds Daniel Bellinger in the end zone. So he's just throwing touchdowns everywhere. Jones was absolutely on fire, as our favorite reporter on this channel, my boy Art Stapleton, awesome guy, reported that he's never seen Daniel Jones play like this before, or have as much zip on the ball as he is having. Daniel Jones, as we all know, watching him for the past 4 years, he's been one of the better throwers we have seen. Obviously, Eli had his faults with throwing the ball, but he had the IQ. But Daniel Jones really has a knack. He's just a natural thrower. He's just a great thrower of the football. Constant spirals, perfect spirals, and bullets the ball very well. Obviously, the problem was his arm strength. How fast can he zip the ball? How far can he throw the ball? It seems like he's improving that in this offseason, that he improved that this offseason, that he's making a lot of progress, and even after signing that contract, seems to be looking like he's worth the money. Tyrod Taylor threw 3 touchdowns to David Sills. No freaking way. David Sills, Tyrod Taylor threw touchdowns to David Sills. Bobby Skinner even said on his Twitter, saying that it's amazing, or I forgot what he said verbatim, but he said it's just like insane how David Sills is amazing in practice, like how he just dominates in practice. Tyrod Taylor also threw touchdowns to Khalil Pimpleton, the hard knock star, and Colin Johnson, the 6'5" monster coming off an ACL injury. And like I said, the undrafted free agent from Illinois and Syracuse, Tommy DeVito, also had a touchdown to 2 touchdowns, actually, to Jaden Minkins, and also to newly signed running back James Robinson. Now, this is really interesting to me, because the offense was completely clean in the turnover department, although there were some batted passes with Micah McFadden, and then somebody else batted a pass as well. There were no turnovers in the first, second, or third team offense. That means even Tommy DeVito and Tyrod Taylor were absolutely getting the play calls right and going through the progressions and doing the right thing in this offense that Brian Daboll and Mike Kafka have concocted. So I'm completely all in on this offense. I can't wait to see what they're going to do moving forward, but they're off to a great start. The offense absolutely on fire, especially Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones looks in tip-top shape. Can't wait to see what he's going to do post-contract. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. What do you guys think? How excited are you about training camp and how excited, which players are you most excited about in training camp? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.